movies, but all of it, like I said, I'm not defending the guy because I think he's complete fucking dog shit. But it was legal.
Yeah, this one, check it out. Jake Paul will be fighting Mike Tyson on July 20th, 2024. Promotion. If I'm being honest, I don't need that. The biggest fight of the 21st century in the biggest NFL stadium in the U.S. broadcast live on the biggest streaming platform in the world. That's the MVP way. Whether you're tuning in on Netflix or showing up in person, whether you're Team Paul or Team Tyson, or whether you're a lifelong boxing fan or watching your first fight, you're not going to want to miss this event. I could not be more excited to make this amazing fight available to all Netflix subscribers alongside the hardest hitter of all time, Mike Tyson, on Sunday, July 20th. My sights are set on becoming a world champion, and now I have a chance to prove myself against the greatest heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest man on the planet, and the most dangerous boxer of all time. Time to put Iron Mike to sleep. This is a big deal right here. They're going to make a lot of freaking money off of this. What do you think about this? It's kind of cool how you can go outside of the mainstream way, like, and do these kind of like celebrity boxing type of deals or whatever. I mean, boxing has been like set up and like for the longest, like what's his name? Money Mayweather. He's got like undefeated or whatever, but he's the promoter too. So it's like, you know, not to take nothing away from the guy, he's skilled. But if you're the promoter, you're the one paying the fight and you win every time, that makes me think that there's, you know, deals being made. You know, they had that Pacquiao fight and a lot of people were like, Pacquiao kind of threw the fight or whatever. And who's to say? Who's to say? Nobody will ever know. And at the end of the day, it don't matter. People got their entertainment, you know, and that's what they wanted, you know. So this is a cool thing right here. You know, I like it. More power to them. Let them make their money. People are going to definitely want to come out and see this. As long as the guys stay safe, nobody gets hurt or whatever. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of boxing and MMA. I think that this stuff is too brutal. You know, it's violent. You know, it doesn't really entertain me that much. But I'm happy about to see them be able to make their money like this, you know, without all of those multiple hands in the pot. I know both of them are going to walk away from this with a lot of money, regardless of what happens. And people are going to be entertained. And Tyson is in great shape, bro. Like, I mean, if it is a real fight, as far as not scripted, I'd put my money on Tyson.
Okay, Tyson's 57 years old. He's an old guy. He's a little out of shape, but he's been keeping in training and stuff for his movies. The Jake Paul guy, he's not bad, but I think this is going to happen just like when he fought Mayweather or whatever it is. Tyson's going to come out and ring his fucking chimes and go, hey, we know, the whole world knows what just happened. And then they're going to back off and do an exhibition fight. It's either that or he's going to kill that white boy.
Well, like I said, I don't want to see nobody get hurt. But I doubt if they're going to be like really going in. Most likely it's going to be completely scripted.
I think it's a credit to Mike Tyson's career that with his long career in boxing, the guy that fucked up his face the most was himself.
Never looked at it like that. Caption, it says Jake Paul and Mike Tyson have officially announced that they'll be stepping into the ring to scrap it out on 20th of July. Will you guys be tuning in? Comment, it says Jake Paul fights someone under the age of 45. Challenge impossible.
That's fair. Most of his fights have been against older world champions.
Yeah, and I mean, and I get it. It makes sense, you know, because he's not a real like boxer. I mean, he is, but he's never fought no professional boxing matches, right? Like actually professional boxing. I haven't seen that. So, and Tyson is a real trained fighter. So,
no, Tyson is a killer, or was. Then he got a taste for ears, and I don't know as much anymore.
Comment says, Mike, after making Jake paralyzed, I'm sorry. Another one that says, if Jake beats Mike Tyson, then boxing will be just as scripted as WWE. Another one that says, no one cares, Trump 2024.
This is not a real boxing event.
Yeah.
This has nothing. None of the actual boxing commissions have sanctioned this fight.
Right.
This is a pay-per-view, not pay-per-view, but Netflix. This is we're getting money from this fight.
Yeah, it's
Mike
basically
Tyson, the only reason he's not going to lose is he ain't going to let this stupid white boy beat him.
Yeah, this is basically celebrity boxing. Basically.
Yes. And everyone wants to watch it because they want to see Jake Paul get his ass kicked.
Yeah.
That's the only reason people watch him fight.
Yeah. He's one of those love to hate people who love to hate this guy.
He is
or hate to love him.
He went from being like a YouTube celebrity to being the Nickelback of the fighting world.
Let me read this one. It says, the people saying if Jake wins, he knows it's staged, aren't understanding the fact that Mike Tyson is 57 years old. If a college b-ball player beat Jordan 101 when Jordan was 60, would you think it's staged? LOL, he's not 30 anymore. Another one, it says, no one...
Still think he can kill that white boy.
I think so too. Another one says, no one wants to see, because I've seen him training. The dude is in great shape. It says no one wants to see a young guy on steroids punch up an old guy, especially an old guy we all love. I don't know, man. I think it's going to be a lot of people that's going to want to watch that.
You know, I think it's really funny that in this age of cancel culture and Me Too, Tyson was given a chance to come back.
Yeah.
If he had been a fighter in the 2000s or 2010s, he would not have any kind of a career right now. He'd be living in hiding, hoping he could make enough money, doing whatever, training someone to fight that he didn't starve.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing. He's been training real fighters too.
Yes.
And Tyson has come
good fighters. He's got a good eye for fighters.
He's come back multiple times. Like he could have been canceled multiple times, you know, and he's come back every time. I mean, the people love him. He has a genuine personality too. You seen the stuff that he does with like the pigeons and stuff?
Oh God, yeah.
I made fun of that for a lot too. That's really cool, man. Really cool. And like over time, he's learned. He's intelligent.
Okay.
I like to hear him talk about stuff.
To be fair, here's something that's going to surprise you. I saw him in his one-man show when he came to Houston.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Why would I had the opportunity? Why wouldn't I?
What was he doing? What was the show?
It was about an hour and a half long of him just talking about him, his life, things that, when the Doves came out and stuff. It was that tour he was doing. That was the promotion for it. The I am Mike Tyson thing. The one man stage show that he did. It was that.
A couple more comments. We're gonna move on.
I
It
was
says
actually
anyone.
I was actually dared to go by a couple of black people because they wanted to see how I would react as probably the only white person there.
I bet you it was a lot more. Everybody was there.
There was four of us.
Mm,
But to be fair, it was only an audience of about 150. So, and it was table seating, not like it was like a poetry slam setting,
okay, I get it.
not like a stadium setting.
Mm.
It was
Let
a
me
small
read.
little bar, maybe 100 seats, people hanging around the side, and he just had the stage and just talked for a couple hours, or like an hour or so. He's pretty cool.
Let me read a couple more comments. It says, anyone else hoping Tyson goes full 90s and just bites Logan Paul's head clean off? Another one that says, if Mike
Those are some big
loses,
ears, man.
it says, if Mike loses, we know they paid him hella. Another one that says, can we give Mike a bit of coke before it begins just to make him fight like a 30-year-old? I don't think he don't need no help. Let's do this one. It says, YouTuber found buried